purely political.
Yeah.
It's classic of what they do. When you think about it, there's going to be payback time at some point. There are no permanent enemies in politics, and also when you think about how they operate as politicians, it's all about getting more numbers, more allies. So if it means bailing you out of jail, girl, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. So, yeah, it's an interesting story in there. Before we get into the international news and the world of sports, in the Business Daily, only 9% of Kenyans have permanent full-time jobs, whatever that means. And how people recruit these days has completely changed.
Yeah.
And employers are preferring to hire temporary or casual workers. We're seeing that as a trend. It's all about shifts. It's all about multi-skill sets. There's a lot of things that are changing in terms of what the employers are looking for. So 25.2% of adults depend on others for survival. We cannot talk about this topic without bringing in black tax and, of course, the fact that, the economy, the climate right now has a lot of people taking whatever they can get. This does not necessarily mean that people want to have temporary or casual jobs. This is what the employers are doing, and that is what is available, underscoring the high poverty and dependency levels in an economy where the government is struggling to tackle an acute unemployment problem. This is what is on the table. 9% of Kenyans have permanent or full-time jobs, whatever you want to call it. Get to read about this. And of course, Nairobi, our favorite city, was ranked top on the share of permanent jobs, reflecting the capital city's economic dominance over the other 46 devolved units. If you compare that to 2013. So everyone is moving on here. There's so many things and layers to this conversation. This is an article by John Mutua that is in Your Business Daily.
Jumping into international news, this is something that we have seen of late. It is about a coup attempt in Sao Tome and Principe. And the military foiled that. This is courtesy of the Prime Minister, who was speaking and saying that four men, including the former president of the outgoing National Assembly, Delphine Neves, tried to attack army headquarters overnight. He said in a video message confirmed by the Justice Minister, but the military foiled a coup attempt in that country, and they're saying that it happened at around midnight and ended around 6 in the morning. The situation